That's what I thought it was. Well, I mean, B-Lug needs to sleep at some point, guys. Like, just because we're finding bugs doesn't mean right now is necessarily the best time for B-Lug to be fixing them. I don't know, Chad. How do you guys feel about the 50-50s thing? It's like a cat's. It's not how humans are designed. Human sleep patterns are not supposed to be like cats. There's a reason we're not cats. It's like I've tried to do that, but it's like it's not how we operate. I wish it was, but what is that? I don't know. I just did that for like the whole day. Says the person who just slept through the entirety of the stream. Sleep? What's that? How's that work? We don't do that here. I as far as sleep goes, though, I'm told that it is for the weak. So I assume that means you're only allowed to sleep during weekdays between the hours of 9 and 5. Oh, hey, that's a big, sudden discovery that I've just made here. That's lovely. Sleep is for the whole week, yeah. The rest of the time we're awake. For you is a good game where if you play perfect, you should win, but 50-50s are not perfect and you still lose. Alright, B-Lug, we're rewriting the algorithm to remove 50-50s. But maybe have like an option to put them back in if people want the classic experience. I don't know. Or just like remove 50-50s because fuck 50-50s, and I agree with that. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means you're touching 3 already. On what direction you find them? I mean, I don't know how math works, but Infinity claims that it's possible. One of those and one of those is a bomb. You could, in theory, update the map during play. Interesting. Trying to think how the heck that would work from just a gameplay perspective. God, that stressed me the hell out. I took a kind of a raw guess there. Well, that 4 is done. No chance, Minesweeper? There's a few online versions that have stuff like that. I just, I'm not a huge fan of the way a lot of the online ones play. Like, there's one that has, like, fancy leaderboards and shit, but it has this weird delay That's the only way I can describe it. It feels like lag. I'm not certain if that's actually what it is, but it feels like lag. Whenever I click a tile, there's like a millisecond, like very short amount of time where it feels like the tile doesn't go down, and I find it unnerving to play, like not in a good way. It's very unpleasant, I guess. The game feel of it sucks. Like, to the point where, like, I just don't want to play it at all. It's like, well, if playing Minesweeper just feels like this, I don't want to touch this. Well, that's a bomb, and that's a bomb. So that's clear. Victory. Got it! Not a great time, but I'll take it. Would all the chance be removed? What I would say is a better method of fixing that problem isn't removing the 50-50 chance, but adding a mechanic. And the mechanic that, in my opinion, you can add is along the top, it can tell you how many mines are in that row. So in areas where 50-50s could be possible, it can give you that. Or alternatively, maybe you have like a way that you could place a marker along a specific row and it'll tell you how many mines are in that row. To essentially like scan, I guess. Like Picross or Sudoku, yeah. Picross, I think, is the best parallel. Picross has like, you know, the numbers along the top and it tells you how many are in that row, and then you just go down along. That's a really good one. That, or, you know, there's always the mechanic of like have one free click or something, like one free clear. But that's kind of like the cheaty, easy way to do it, I guess, would be to just add a free clear. I think I like the idea of getting to add in the Picross lines, like having like one or two by default and then being able to move one once could be an interesting mechanic. Like if you have like, let's say 3 or 4 Picross lines across the top telling you how many are there, and then you get to move one once. That is kind of a... Okay, so how many losses did it take? 22 losses to 1 wins. Well, fuck. Gotta work on that win-loss ratio. So, like, you know, that's kind of a way that you could do it. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, just give this thing a download. And if you have feedback for it, chuck it down there in the comments section. Give it a download, and if you have direct feedback, down there. Also, feel free to attach screenshots of wins or your good win-loss ratios.